Welcome to another trip to Trader Joe. Hi everybody, I would like to share something today that I think is very important. I lowered my cholesterol level without any drugs, without any statins, just by exercising and diet, So I would like to share that with you and hope that if you have high cholesterol, you can do the same and you don't have to take any drugs, which are just going to ruin your liver and do more damage. So if you are interested, please watch this video and I'll give you some hints. I'll tell you what works for me. It might not be what works for you, but at least you have an idea on how I did it. Okay, so let's watch it. So the way I lowered my cholesterol, triglycerides, and the weight too was by having a 90% plant food lifestyle. I still eat meat once in a while, but a lot less and not every day. And forget about eating in every meal. See, the problem is the American diet is bacon in the morning, chicken for lunch, and steak for dinner. And that needs to change if you want to lower your cholesterol. So how I did it is by eating a lot of vegetables, basically. Even in the morning, sometimes I have corn or something, just to. And the other thing is that I didn't use any drugs. I didn't use any statins or any kind of chemical. And that's why I want to share this video. So if you have that problem, maybe it can hopefully save your life. Because if you have high cholesterol, it might lead into other problems. So there's a little conspiracy here, theory about the government, because you would say, well, if that's all you need, how come the government doesn't tell you? Just eat more plant food. The thing is, there's a thing called economy, and government needs a lot of industries to have a strong economy. These industries sometimes give money or maybe are partly owned by the politicians, the same politicians that are doing the laws and all that. And so they give money to the political campaign. They, in other words, they bribe the politicians and the governors and whatever, the FDA. So sometimes they conduct their own studies to say that meat is not bad, the meat is good, you need meat. And the reality is that you don't need meat. You can, for now I'm eating a little bit, but you don't really need it. You could even be a vegan and you don't need any kind of animal product. So, and then the pharmaceutical industry, which is another industry, is trying to sell you the solution. They make the Lipitor and all the statins, and then they tell you that you can eat everything and just have their pills and you'll be okay. But if you read the side effects of those, it affects your liver. So, I mean, I've studied, according to YouTube University, your liver is the filter, the oil filter of your body. So now I'm asking you, do you want to damage your oil filter to reduce cholesterol? I mean, that's like completely stupid thing to do, because you're ruining the thing that is gonna help you. The liver is what helps you get rid of fat anyway. And if you just damage it, then you're gonna be in trouble. And they probably have another pill to, or a liver transplant or whatever, But that's not what we want. And the thing that I wanted to say is that you don't have to cut the general amount of food that you take. In other words, you don't have to be hungry. Well, you have to be hungry, but we'll get into that later. It's about fasting. But basically, you don't have to be thinking about, I don't eat this or don't eat that. I think it's better to think that I have to eat more kale. I have to eat more cabbage. I have to eat more beans. I have to eat more rice, more salad. So basically, you're not suffering. You're just adding more food actually, but it's good food. If you add the good food, then you don't need the junk food because you're not going to be hungry. So, like I said, if you could be a vegan, that would probably be ideal for humans. But not everybody can do that. It's a little hard, Some people, don't want to give up the cheese, and so what I'm doing is, for now, and it's working for me, is I have a little bit of meat twice a week. I have chicken or fish, and even beef. If you only have it, once a month, it won't hurt you, because then the body's gonna get all the protein that it needs from that animal protein, and it's gonna the liver is gonna filter out any toxins that you find in the meat. The other thing is exercise. Of course, you gotta exercise. We know this. And the thing is that we don't need to exercise like you're a boxer and you're training for a fight. You don't have to kill yourself. Basically, all I do is I take my bike everywhere, and or put it on the bus, and I mix it up. It's like cross training. It's better, if you play a little bit of some sport, basketball, tennis, and then you can also swim or whatever, so that you don't get bored doing the same thing. The worst thing is to take one of those videos and start doing exercises at home, which is the same routine
Some videos are better than others. Some of them give you variety, which that would be good. But like mix it up. Do upper body one day, then legs the next day, bike, whatever. Just keep it like it's a game. Okay, so now what I wanted to get is like that intermittent fasting. You can search on YouTube for this, and basically you have to get used to it, so you don't want to jump into it. And you can search other videos, but I do it in the morning. I try to have my dinner early the day before, and then I wake up and I don't have anything. And the idea is maybe go out and do some exercise, do a workout, and then have breakfast, and then you keep going. But at least you have to be like 16 hours. And some people do more. Just search this, because this is really helpful for losing weight and lowering the cholesterol. Sometimes you get a little headache but that's a good sign. That's where your body's taking all those ketone bodies and burning that old fat, basically. And that's when you eat. If you get a headache, you have to eat. Or at least that's what I do. Alcohol is, like I said on other videos, it makes you fat, so you want to avoid it as much as possible. You don't have to stop drinking. I didn't stop drinking. I still drink. But I'm trying to control it. Not every day, and not a bottle of wine a day. So then the other thing, and the last thing I wanted to say, is that be careful when you are buying food. When you go to a supermarket, I would say I make my list and I go straight to what I planned. Like let's say you plan, I'm gonna eat more broccoli this week, so you get the broccoli, and then you might want to mix it up with some other carrots or cabbage or whatever, because I do also mix up the vegetables so they don't get boring. You want to keep it like you're having fun with the food. It's not like a diet where you are thinking, okay, I stop eating for 2 weeks and then I'll be skinny. It's not like that. You just go and try to avoid buying the stuff, the stuff they put in the cash register for you to last minute, so that you can, if you look at that, it's all chips and gum and candy. They put all that right there, so you be tempted, right with the tabloids. So watch out for that. I don't know why don't they put the beer there too, because that would be, for the supermarket, would be a great way to make you want to drink beer. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have. I just wanted to share, and I lowered my cholesterol to 188. Triglycerides are also down. I gotta tell you, I used to have 500 of triglycerides, and I used to have like 250, 260 of cholesterol, and I used to weigh 186 pounds. Now I'm down to 172. Usually, 170 is my goal for now. But when I keep drinking, I have like a couple of extra pounds. And I know it's because of the alcohol. So If I want to lose them, then I just stop drinking for that week. And you got to have some kind of discipline, you know. It's not that easy, but it's not impossible, you know, and be patient. You'll see the results. So I'll see you next time.